In the hidden depths of YouTube, one creator has cracked the code to keep millions glued to their screens. His name is Mrbeast. Today, we are going to expose the dark secrets Mrbeast uses to go viral on YouTube.
Okay, enough with the superhero theatrics. Let's talk about what really makes Mrbeast a YouTube genius. After studying Mrbeast's videos, I've collected various watch time secrets that Mrbeast uses to get high audience retention. And remember, the last tip is my favorite, so don't miss it. Starting with the first secret, which is about the title and thumbnail. Now, you might be confused because watch time and audience retention all depend on the video, right? So, how did the title and thumbnail come into play? Well, let me tell you the secret. Most top creators like Mrbeast decide the title and thumbnail of a video before even making the video, and you should do the same. Now you may ask why. The simple answer is that videos are the product, whereas the title and thumbnail are the packaging. To understand this, we need to think about the viewer's journey. No matter where the viewer gets exposed to the title or the thumbnail of your video, the purpose of these two elements remains the same, which is to make a promise. And that promise sets an expected payoff in the minds of the viewers. From a good thumbnail, we get a clear idea of what the viewers will expect from the video. Which brings me to the next secret to hack audience retention and get more watch time. The 5-second rule.
Your title and thumbnail set expectations, and at the very beginning of the video, to minimize drop-off, you want to assure them that those expectations are being met.
Mrbeast is very clear that in the first 5 seconds of a video, you need to meet the expectations of your viewer. And to do that, he applies a 2-step formula to the very beginning of every one of his videos. First, his first sentence matches his title, and second, his first shot matches his thumbnail. Let's take a look at an example. Check out the title and thumbnail for this video. Now let's look at the first 5 seconds.
We just landed in Antarctica and we're gonna survive the next 50 hours here.
Did you catch it? The very first shot closely resembles the thumbnail. You can see snowy mountains, a blue sky, a close-up of Mrbeast, and the primary colors are red, white, and blue. In Mrbeast's first sentence, very closely matches his title.
We just landed in Antarctica and we're gonna survive the next 50 hours here.
Let's take a look at another example.
I've gathered 50 of the biggest YouTubers on the planet.
And whichever one lasts the longest in this cube wins that $1 million for their subscriber.
The first shot matches with the thumbnail and the next shot with all 50 YouTubers standing in a cube for $1 million. And the first sentence matches the title. Even here, the color palette is the same. By using the 5-second rule, Mrbeast minimizes drop-off from the very get-go. If you keep consistency across these 3 elements, you'll have set the right expected payoff in the minds of the viewers. But to get more retention, you'll have to use the next secret. And that is exceeding the expectation. Matching the expectation set by the title and thumbnail isn't enough. To achieve high retention, Mrbeast goes above and beyond those expectations. How does he do that? It's actually really simple. He puts in extra efforts to exceed the expectations of the audience. You'll see this in the first 20 seconds of this video.
Behind me are 100 people, and they range from the age 1 all the way through age 100.
And I've trapped each of them in their very own glass cube. The last one to leave their cube is going to win $500,000.
Now closely look at this shot, it's a masterpiece. In one glance, instantly you get the sense that an immense amount of time, effort, and money has gone into the making of this video. But just a few seconds later, Mrbeast heightens this effect, showing the full magnitude of all the hard work that went into the video.
It's going to win $500,000.
This is how Mrbeast not only meets the expectation that 100 people will fight for 500k, but exceeds that expectation by showing how much work was put into this idea. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. How can you do the same without a Mrbeast budget? Well, I did the same thing in the beginning of this video.
In the hidden depths of YouTube, one creator has cracked the code to keep millions glued to their screens. His name is Mrbeast. Today, we are going to expose the dark secrets Mrbeast uses to go viral on YouTube.
Okay, enough with the superhero theatrics. My intro hook shows how much effort I've put in this video. Also, my editing shows a high degree of effort as well. As a result, you as a viewer hopefully started to value my video more because you could tell how much work I've put in this video. Trust me, you don't need a huge team or a ton of money to exceed expectations. Just show your audience that you care about their viewing experience and you'll find people who enjoy your content. But sometimes just putting extra efforts is not enough to hook people. For a better audience retention, you'll have to use the next secret, and that is setting up an end reward. Let's watch this video by Mrbeast, train versus giant pit.
I just bought this train and it is currently barreling full speed towards that giant pit over there.
The main experiment is teased in the first 5 seconds, but the actual experiment doesn't happen until the 10th minute, almost at the end. This is a great example of setting up an end reward. You're promising viewers that something really important or interesting is coming later on. The advantage of this is that viewers will have something to latch on because they know that the reward is yet to come, and that will basically give them a reason to continue watching, and Mrbeast perfectly knows how to use this secret to his advantage. It might sound very simple, but it is really powerful. Like in almost every Mrbeast video, there is a strong end reward. But if setting up an end reward in your video isn't possible or is too hard, there's another way to keep viewers engaged, and that is maintaining visual variety. When it comes to visuals, Mrbeast knows that audience get bored very easily. So, to avoid this, Mrbeast maintains visual variety with a cut at least every 3 to 5 seconds to break things up. One of the best examples of this is in his Antarctica survival video. Take a look at the timing of his cuts during this clip.
Oh my gosh. Oh, don't slip. Oh, this is wild. I'm so terrified. There's a drop to my right. If I fall backwards, I roll for 2,000 feet.
Jimmy,
What?
we're 30 hours in.
Oh, yes!
This is a huge cliff. No joking. If we fall down there, we die. Yes, 100%.
Hiking a mountain could easily get boring, but Mrbeast keeps you hooked by using 8 different shots in just 20 seconds of footage. You don't need fancy drones or a bunch of cameramen to do this. If you make talking head videos, try using another camera at a different angle and switch between the two for some variety. And if you're like me who makes faceless videos, you can use text animations and zoom in effects to make your visuals more engaging. Awesome! Now you have visual variety in your videos, but still, you'll have to use the next secret to get more retention. And that secret is creating a subplot. A subplot is a secondary storyline or theme that runs alongside the main content. Now see how Mrbeast uses this secret.
I tied up an FBI agent. If he steals this $100,000 from me before midnight, he keeps.
So that is the main plot of the video, and the subplot of the video is,
Now there's a giant telephone pole blocking the exit. I need to put on a disguise.
I look so old. Now we put the hat on, throw on a pair of glasses, and boom, I'm Boomer Jim.
And we're heading to Walmart where I'm gonna try to blend in with normal people.
the absolute best storytellers make their stories engaging by having a subplot blend with their main plot. You can use this strategy in various genres of videos. For each genre, this idea can be executed differently. Check out how the top creators in your niche are using this secret. It might give you some inspiration. As a creator, during the concept phase, think about what can be an effective subplot that can help you drive the main storyline. Now, even if you use all the tips in this video, your audience still won't be satisfied because you're missing one more key secret. And that is to come up with unique ideas.
The idea is so freaking important. Like, you could, theoretically, most YouTubers watching this, you could pull triple the views with half the work if you just have better ideas. Like, no joke, it's that extreme.
Mrbeast is absolutely right. The idea is the base of your videos, and if the concept is not unique or engaging, the video will not perform well. You need to figure out if there's anything unique about your video that can captivate a wider audience in your niche. Great ideas shows the viewers why this is a video that they just can't miss. Let's find out how Mrbeast comes up with unique ideas.
I work really well when I intake inspiration and I see what pops in my head. That's like the most effective way for me to come up with ideas. So it's like I just try different ways of intaking inspiration, whether it be like traveling, random words, flipping through a dictionary, things like that. And that's always, for me, been the way to like consistently come up with good ideas.
I hope you learned the secrets to get more audience retention from my video. So if you have watched this far, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you want to know the dark method to grow on YouTube Shorts, check out this video and I'll see you there.